work out?
Law enforcement in the United States didn't work in secret. Concealing the windows and serving search warrants that are sealed. That's almost like secret police. We don't know why things are being taken from a local business here in Keene, but allegedly the federal government's involved. I mean, I don't feel comfortable knowing that the federal government is raiding local businesses.
Go to the next row. 150 right living here.
Hey, I heard you guys have been ruining a bunch of people's lives today. I heard you guys raided a bunch of shops all across the United States, you DEA folk. Is that true? How does that make you feel? Taking away people's livelihood from them. Of course, that's what you guys do best, right? You guys are parasites. That's all you do. You don't actually add anything to the economy. You don't add anything to the world. You just destroy. You destroy people's lives, and you should be ashamed of yourselves.
The second paragraph of the Declaration of Independence reads, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that amongst these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Now the reality is, when somebody smokes weed, all they're doing is pursuing happiness. So why would you violate the very basic foundation of our country's values, which is that people should be free to pursue happiness in their own way? Do you really see a constitutional purpose to what you're doing here today?
I can't imagine you took the job to be busting people for tobacco pipes. I mean, when you took the job, it was probably to protect people, but no one's being protected today, no one's being served today. There are real criminals out there that actually hurt people, while the DEA focuses solely on victimless criminal activity. How can it be called a crime if there's no victim? A crime is when one person hurts another or defrauds another. But right now, you're not investigating crime, you're just investigating people trying to use whatever consumable they want to use.
Hey, it's a masked man. You're a really courageous guy.
Why are some of you wearing masks? I mean, that's totally ridiculous. This is Keene, New Hampshire. Why would anyone be trying to hide who they are? Is it Halloween? Is it a celebration? It doesn't seem like it. It seems like people are ashamed of what they're doing and don't want others to see what they're doing. Newspapers were used to cover up the doors, to conceal people's ability to see what's going on inside, to hide information. I mean, a newspaper is an older form of information. It's actually printed. But in this case, we're trying to take video and photos and see what's going on. But essentially, it's a form of censorship.
Well, that's a lot of loot, boys. What are you going to do with all that, huh? What do you guys have, warehouses full of this stuff? I mean, it's ridiculous. I heard there was 100 stores raided today by you cats. You gotta be ashamed of yourselves. That's massive stealing, destroying people's lives, ruining businesses. You're putting people out of business, putting people out of jobs while you guys collect fat federal paychecks and sweet benefits, right? And hey, you look like you're in the military, so you're probably taking some kind of a military package, retirement? Getting a little military retirement, a little double dipping with the DEA now?
Eventually they'd love it if we come down and confiscate their police cars, you know, take over their station. They'd love that.
Didn't your mama ever teach you not to take things that aren't yours? Hey, Mr. Hero, what's your name? You guys gonna go celebrate with some beers after this?
Yeah.
Yeah, get drunk! He thinks that's funny.
Can't wait to talk about this on the radio tomorrow.
That's funny. Funny destroying people's lives. This is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh man, Keene is just gonna go national now. Awesome. Thank you guys. Bad publicity is better than no publicity at all.
What do you think about these guys, Rich?
Well, same kind of people who put me in jail for a year. I never hurt anybody. Yeah.
They put me in jail.
Property, but it seems that today that's what that's all about. If there's some sort of threat to the community posed by this business, why don't you share that information with the community?
Hey, will you guys feel ironic when you're celebrating with your alcohol later tonight? Will you feel ironic because at one time you would have done the same thing to people who were selling alcohol? Same thing, different era. That's all. It's just prohibition all over again. And you guys are perpetrating it. You're perpetrating violence on your neighbors. And it's an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to humanity.
Whatever happened to the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That's free for them. Look at all this free stuff they're getting.
We've done absolutely nothing wrong.
That's right, all free. Woohoo! You sell it on the black market, maybe sell it on eBay or something. What do you do with all this stuff? Just keep renting warehouses and store it?
That's some good use of the taxpayer money.
Yeah, you are.
DEA is currently unloading several boxes from the store.
You might want to try to arrange the 420 rally tomorrow afternoon outside this very boutique.
Not a bad idea.
Hey, and they'd even had a Monty Python reference in it. It can't be complete.
Ooh, two masked men. You guys telling your kids about what you're doing today? Is it okay to tell your kids to steal things?
We've got more gang members creeping up behind us, just so you know.
Yep. Armed gang members, that's right. That's what you are. Laugh it up, boys. It's hilarious. That's so funny, right?
Things may peacefully get out of hand.
Mike, that shirt rocks.
Thank you.
There are federal law enforcement officers that do actually help people and go after people who hurt others, rather than people peacefully doing business in small towns around America. I should say the United States.
Hey, how many more you think we got?
There's like 5. Oh, all right.
Looks like you boys are gonna need another truck. Where are you going next? Who's your next target? How many more lives are you gonna ruin today or tomorrow or next week?
Big box beneath us.
Just doing our jobs, right?
I wonder how many people you guys know that lives you're affecting by doing this. I wonder how many people you're personally affecting that you guys know.
Oh, most of them aren't from around here. It's a lot easier to go and destroy people's lives where you don't know anybody, right? I mean, these aren't your brothers and sisters, no.
All right,
I've been here my whole life.
it's a small world after all. People can be found with nowadays technology.
Is that everything?
Oh yeah, just trash. Hey, big clear.
Why don't you guys just stay in DC, okay? We don't want you in New Hampshire. Does anybody here want these guys here? Anybody here actually want these people in New Hampshire? Don't want anybody. None of you guys are welcome here. We don't want your services. We don't want your arrests. We don't want your stealing. Why don't you take your criminal activity and get the fuck out of New Hampshire?
At least leave Keene.
Peaceful people are welcome here, not people who steal from others, not people who subsist off of the taxation of others.
Find a conscience. I mean, please. These are people's lives you're talking about here. You're ruining lives. Oh, look at all those sentinels.
Why do you have the right to take their things?
Is this the cartel you're busting here, or a small business in Keene?
What's that? Is it illegal for us to steal? Oh yes, totally illegal for you to steal, but these guys, they can just take a whole store's inventory. Look at that.
What are you ashamed? Why are you covering your face?
I'm damn right they're ashamed. Undercover agent, Mr. Beard. I got your picture. You might as well take the mask off at this point, buddy. I wonder how many people's lives that guy's ruined. To be an undercover agent, that means you are lying to people for a living. You're pretending to be somebody you're not. Boy, how can you live with yourself, man? How can you go to sleep at night?
I'd rather live in a more honest and open society, not a secret society.
Try to be true to yourself.
So I'm curious, do you guys ever get this kind of reception outside of Keene, New Hampshire, or are they afraid of you in most places? Because Keene, New Hampshire doesn't seem to be afraid anymore. We're sick of it.
We should have wore all the SWAT gear and the militarized police wear. That, you know,
It really does make you look.
maybe that would have made a little more intimidation. Good.
No, you're not good. You're definitely not good.
No, you're the
Nothing
bad
about
guy.
what you've done here is
That's what you don't
good.
understand. You're the bad guys. You're stealing people's property. That's not your property. That's his property. He worked hard to earn that. He ran a business. Do you know how few people can actually?
The person going into a store and shoplifting.
Hard to do.
Get a life, you losers. You guys are pathetic, man.
Hey, it's a one-way. You want to make a roadblock?
Yeah, let's do it.
U.S. out of NH, man. We're sick of this. You're kicking down our doors. You're breaking into our homes. You're shooting our pets. What's the matter with you people? I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I'd be ashamed too.
Yeah.
Do we have anybody covering the front door?
No, I've been popping back there periodically.
How do you feel about this?
Outraged.
It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, something that they stopped selling, months ago. Like, and they're gonna come in and destroy business, take this guy's job, take
Yep.
what, 4 or 5 other people's jobs.
That's exactly
at least
what they're gonna do.
$7,500,000 worth of fucking, pieces gone for something
They're gonna go
that's
sell them and keep the money.
exactly.
Probably.
That's what that guy with the mask is. He's probably got somebody working, at another shop. Oh, let's steal other shit, man. Oh, they got you.
So are they taking everything?
I mean, taxpayer money.
Let's take all your peanut butter.